Ubisoft has repeated the Assassin's Creed series so much that only a few like it right now. But there was a beloved series which was loved by millions, including me, and named Prince of Persia. I too also played these games a lot in my childhood. The first two entries in the series, Prince of Persia 1 and Prince of Persia 2, were published by Broderbund in 1989 and 1993, made by Jordan Mechner. After some years, Prince of Persia 3D, which was a 3D game as said by the name, released in 1999. Now that the series was quite popular, in 2001 they started development of Prince of Persia Sands of Time. In 2003 they released Prince of Persia Sands of Time on PS2 and many other consoles. It sold out 2.4 million copies in a year, and then they released Prince of Persia Warrior Within and Prince of Persia The Two Thrones in 2004 and 2005, which had some cool parkour moves and improved graphics, animations, and fighting mechanics. The trilogy was a massive success for Ubisoft as everyone loved these three games, but the last big Prince of Persia game came out in 2010 named Prince of Persia The Forgotten Sands. Before that game there was a game called Prince of Persia which was released in 2008. It was a reboot and it was good. It had pretty unique graphics. But the story wasn't so good, so they came back with same idea as the Prince of Persia trilogy and made Prince of Persia Forgotten Sand, which also wasn't a massive success. They were also working on next game for the series named Prince of Persia Redemption, which never actually released because of Assassin's Creed was going pretty well. The first Assassin's Creed game was released in 2007 and was one of the best games of that year because of its graphics and parkour moves. With Assassin's Creed 2 released in 2009, Assassin's Creed Brotherhood and Assassin's Creed Revelation. Another hit games, the Ezio trilogy and other Assassin's Creed games like Assassin's Creed 3. That series was on its peak, because of which they never really made any Prince of Persia game. Fun fact, the first Assassin's Creed game originated out of ideas for a sequel for Ubisoft's video game Prince of Persia, The Sands of Time, aiming for the 7th generation of video game consoles. The Ubisoft Montreal team decided to take the gameplay from The Sands of Time into an open-world approach, taking advantage of the improved processing power to render larger spaces and crowds. Narratively, the team wanted to move away from the prince being someone next in line for the throne, but to have to work for it. Ubisoft developed a narrative where the player would control an assassin escorting a non-playable prince, leading them to call this game Prince of Persia, Assassin, or Prince of Persia, Assassins. Ubisoft was apprehensive to a Prince of Persia game without the prince as the playable character, but this led the marketing division to suggest the name Assassin's Creed. In September 11, 2020, they released the trailer for the next title in the series named Prince of Persia Sands of Time Remake, which was developed under Ubisoft Pune and then in Ubisoft Mumbai, but the trailer was highly criticized by fans due to its graphics. In the trailer, the graphics looks like the game is of 2010 and the graphics were like of PS3, due to which Ubisoft almost stopped working on it, but they shifted the project to Electric Square, a UK-based company, but they couldn't handle it too now. The project is developed in Ubisoft Montreal. Now we can just pray and wait until we get any further information about this remake now. According to official site, this is the only information we have. Critically acclaimed Prince of Persia, The Sands of Time is back. Remade for the first time by Ubisoft, relive this legendary tale or discover it new for the first time. Embark on a journey as the prince to save your kingdom from the treacherous vizier in this timeless classic. In 2024, a new Prince of Persia game is released named Prince of Persia The Lost Crown. It is a 2D game and it's good, but we can't say that it is a main entry to the series. It has got an 8 by IGN and a 9 by GameSpot. So let's wait until we get the next information about Prince of Persia Sands of Time Remake. I think that we will receive next update in 5 to 6 months or so. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!